Okay. This is Needle. We're looking at Sheldon Richardson. This is the first part of the five-part series in which I'll be going over uh, the list of draft prospects that, mostly just first-round players, as we'll be looking at. And the first player we're looking at today is Sheldon Richardson. He's a defensive tackle from University of Missouri. And we're going to be watching the second half. This is going to be free-flowing. I'm going to let the video go for the most part. It's about 5 minutes, so I'm just going to go on the fly. We're just going to be watching him play, give you an idea of who he is, what he can do, and yeah. So let's just get into it. Start the annotations. You can see where Sheldon is lining up. I just want to get that part taken first. This is him. He's playing left defensive tackle. So he's shooting off the ball. One of his big things is he's able to get off the ball very well. He shoots his hands. He shows some technique. A lot of issues with watching Sheldon is Missouri's coaching. Missouri slants. They run stunts. So there's a stunt right there, and with that, you don't get a full, true feel of what he can actually do. This is kind of a negative play. He's in a double team. He doesn't show me too much. He's not getting off he gets off the ball all right, but he's not getting off the blocks. He's not doing anything to try and get off the blocks. Slanting here again, there's stunt. Not too much to see there, as with that, you know, he's doing a specific play. His move isn't something that we're going to see too much in the NFL. He reads his own read well there, or his own block, excuse me. But I think that's Cordell Patterson, and that is another first-round draft pick that takes off. Look at that get off. We'll watch this play again, but just watch how much he gets off the ball. He shows a rip move, so there's some technique in him. And I've said it before, one of the most deadly things on the defensive side of the ball is defensive tackles pressuring up the middle. Another double team. That's one thing I think he's going to have to work on, is how to engage double teams. Another good get off, and good motor, comes down, runs down a quarterback. So we're seeing some good things from Sheldon. He's showing his abilities, how he can use his hands, he can get off the ball, and he's not afraid to swim, rip, or snatch. Another stunt there from the defensive line. He slants inside. Don't get a full true read. That's a huge negative play for me. It's 3rd and 1. He's getting blown back. You need to drop. The second you feel double team, you need to drop and create a hole there. Now I understand he kind of gets off this, but he's getting off at 2 yards back. It's 3rd and 1. You can't get off a block 2 yards back. Gets blown back again there. 2nd and inches. It's just a dumb play, but it's not here. It's a good get off. One thing he does have is that elite ability to get off the ball. Takes on the fullback very well there. So we're seeing some good stuff from him. A lot of the negatives for him are potentially that, he's just not strong enough to take on offensive linemen at a head up, much like Starr and Street Floyd can. So that's why he's later in the draft, or projected to be later. But I do like that he plays the technique. He does do what coaches teach him. Uses his hands. He separates himself from the offensive tackle. He's not allowed to tackle into him. He's shown a decent motor for a big guy. He's 295, 6'2". I think he gets the bat down there. Good press. Just moving him along. He's doing a good job. Another good press, but taking on double team, which is, it just needs to have a move off of it, whether it's splitting it, only engaging one of them. Tries to go for a swim move, fails. At least he's moving around. We'll watch Ezekiel Ansah later, and we'll see some negatives about not moving. Slant, he gets caught. It's just, that's the scheme. Unfortunately, it takes away what he can actually do. He gets good push. Oh, look at that push. I mean, that's just a good job. He's pushing the offensive guard into the backfield. Now he's on the center. That's another good push. He's just bull rushing, but he's collapsing the pocket. He's not letting the quarterback step up. That's another good push. I mean, this is a few plays that we're getting to see him, and he's knocking this offensive line back. This one is, in particular, pretty tremendous. Now, it ends up leading to a touchdown, I believe. Yes. But, we'll watch this play once or twice more. So I want to pause it once. There's nowhere to step up to the pocket. The quarterback had to step up and throw the ball here. Say he had to go on a 15-yard out route or corner route or something. Not down distance, obviously. They're at the 13-yard line. But if he had to do that, he couldn't. And this is where the damage can be done for a defensive tackle. I really believe that the way to disrupt quarterbacks is through pressure up the middle. And if he can show that ability, that's something that NFL teams will just absolutely love. And Sharif Floyd can do it. Starla Tule can do it. And Sheldon Richardson do it at a high level against some of the best competition, such as the NFL. He did it in the SEC. Alabama game, he looks a little shaky. He looks much better in this game than the Alabama game. But this type of play that you need to sit down and see and say, okay, this right here, this can translate. That can translate in the NFL. That's a good job. It's a great play. So, alright. That was my quick look at Sheldon Richardson. We will be looking at Arthur Brown from Kansas State next. He's going to be playing against Oregon. So check that one out.